And now the moment you've been waiting for. In all the world, there's only one. The most imitated band in the world. Please welcome the incomparable Marching 100. The world famous One Sound, and the sound of experience. Ladies and gentlemen, they're all second-year students, and all of them are sophomores. Give it up.
He is. Yes, he is. All sophomores, second year Rattlers. Let's hear for our Director of Bands, Dr. Shelby Chipman. Boosters, you can join in. You know the movements. 100, can we get one more song, please? Rattlers. Good afternoon, Rattlers. Let us welcome to the stage our master of ceremony for this grand event. He is no stranger to this community of Rattlers. He was educated as a baby Rattler, a graduate of Howard University, a professor at the Florida A&M University, associate minister at Bethel AME Church, the District 1 County Commissioner, a clear voice that wanted to be a Rattler forever. Please welcome Mr. William Bill Proctor. Let's give him a Rattler round of applause and welcome him to the stage. He's on his way, remember. Let's hear it for Bill Proctor. Give it up.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, we're going to need to do a little bit better than that on the house mic. Who's the technician? Please come one, come all immediately. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I thought Florida A&M University was using AI and had this thing wrapped someplace else. I hope you all are doing very good. I'm very excited and take great honor in being here. I say to you today that the #1 ranked public historically black college and university in America is the heartthrob and beacon light in the south side of Florida's capital city. Its value to our state's progress for over 13 decades is incalculable. Numerous degree programs have been accessible to thousands of students. FAMU graduates are shaping our world and contributing in ways large and small. Yes, it has been her excellence in music and athletics that the fame in the name FAMU has expanded exponentially. Yet fellowship and renewing friendships matter this time of year. Academics matter. Marching precision matters. But today, our community has gathered to get our strike on as we await the 2026-27 sports seasons. Therefore, we look forward to an exciting season filled with excellence, teamwork, leadership, and success. May this new chapter bring great achievements both on and off the field. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor, and as I say to you, let us welcome the 13th president of Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University, President Marva Johnson, her leadership team, and those members of the Board of Trustees who are flowing with her. Please welcome them at this time. Let's give her a hand. We now introduce to this august body Mr. John F. Davis, Vice President and Director of Athletics. May we also at this time introduce our coaches and their teams. Coach Gokum Yilman of the volleyball team. Coach Garfield Ellenwood Sr., who leads the track team. Coach Bridget Gordon, who leads women's basketball. Coach Charlie Ward, our men's basketball coach. And Coach Quinn F. Gray Sr., the head football coach who is leading our football team to a very, very outstanding year. Won't you give them all a mighty hand? Bring those in next. That's them right there?
Yes, sir.
That's them right there?
No, that's athletics, the admin staff. He just said make sure you go off this order for the football team.
Okay.
These people already just walked in.
Okay. And now our head football coach, Coach Quinn Gray. Coach Sewak, offensive lineman coach. Coach Haggart, defensive lineman and specialist coach. Coach Morgan, running backs coach. Coach Lewis, linebackers coach. Coach Reed, coach of quarterbacks. Coach Cash, safeties. Coach Ron Dugan, baby Rattler, wide receivers. Coach Warming, tight ends. Coach Madison, cornerbacks. and Coach Mixon, our defensive ends. Let's give our coaches in this team the athletic coaches for football. Go Rattlers. Can we hear the Rattlers in this den say psst? We're here in the Rattlers den, here in the snake pit, having a little a Saturday coming together. Bro Jeff, I'm gonna need somebody to tighten up this mic to hold it in place, if you will. I appreciate that. Ladies and gentlemen, you know, Rattlers, you know that the band, you know, I know, everybody in the SWAC conference knows, everybody in the MEAC conference knows that the greatest band in the land is the Florida A&M University Marching Band. And then you know, and I know, that the most awesome, cheeringest, pure D dynamic cheerleaders and cheer squad are those voices that undergird our Rattlers, the FAMU cheerleaders and cheer squad. Let's give a big hand for both of them. Don't look like none of these players have been fasting to me. Great day. Vaughn, you got some eligibility? You don't want to go ahead. No, sir. All right, one of the things you do when the preacher is presiding, Vaughn, is that when you're the preacher, there's the program, but the preacher always says, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, the Spirit is telling me to go another direction. This time we're going to have the band SOS and our cheerleaders. If you've come here to have a good time, I don't know what you come to do, but I come to clap my hands. I've come to stomp my feet. I've come to have a good old Rattler good time, and I'm asking you to get loose and get with the party. There's a party down in the Rattlers Den. SOS, you know, SWAC knows, the baddest band in the land. Appreciate it.
In all the world, there's only one. Let's hear it for our sophomores of the Marching 100.
Well, this time we're excited, and we've got to get some real major prayer through up to heaven. And on the menu, it may not all be today, but Bishop Moore, we need you to know that the Rattler's we're going to be feasting on some, I believe, golden ram. Yeah. Golden ram. Anybody got an appetite for golden ram? And we're going to need to put some hurt on some jaguar. I don't know if that's stew or gumbo, but you know what to say upstairs to get it tight and right. Yes, sir. And then you know this year we got to have some wildcat. It got to be some wildcat. But I need to show you, it won't be no bison on the menu this year, Joe Bullock. Won't be no bison. But we can have all that other wild stuff. And we're going to ask at this time if Bishop Michael Moore would come and pray for our season, pray God's presence upon the Rattler Nation, that many great things will occur all season, all year long. Amen. Please give a hand for Bishop Michael Moore. Won't be no bison.
Yeah, are they gonna play? Are they gonna play? Or we pray after they finish playing?
I think they're going to just back you up.
Okay. Fellow Rattlers, as we gather today to celebrate the spirit of Rattler football, let us take a moment to express our gratitude to the Creator for this beautiful day, for the food before us, and for the fellowship of our Rattler family. May this meal nourish our bodies as the strength of our team fuel our spirits. May we be inspired by the hard work and dedication of our players and coaches, and may we support them with our unwavering spirit this entire year as we embark on this exciting season. Let us remember the value of teamwork, perseverance, and unity that define our beloved Rattlers. May our hearts be filled with pride and our voices loud with encouragement as we cheer on our team. Now, Lord, bless this food. Bless our gathering today. Bless our Rattlers. Go Rattlers. With this spirit today that a man's gift will make room for him. And we are more than conquerors through him that loved us. If God is for us, who can be against the Rattlers? Faith without works is dead, and we will work hard and be successful this year. In all our prayers today, Lord, bless us and keep us, our university, our athletes, our coaches, and our alumni. In Christ's name do we pray. Amen. Amen and amen. At this time, Rattlers welcome our AD and Vice President of Athletics, Mr. John F. Davis. Brother Davis.
Good afternoon, Rattler Nation. Now, it's the afternoon. It's not even the morning. Good afternoon, Rattler Nation. That's better. That's better. On behalf of Florida A&M Athletics, we'd like to welcome you all to the Rattler Boosters Kickoff Luncheon. I want to thank our boosters, President Ainsley, Vice President Yeomans, Chairperson Randolph, and every single one of you in this room for making this tradition happen each and every year. And we are extremely grateful for that. We're here today to kick off FAMU football season, so I do not have to tell you all what that means. This is a moment that we all have been waiting for. What makes this year special is our team has FAMU's legend and very own Coach Quentin Quinn, Fordham Gray Sr., who will be leading these young men not just on Saturdays, but also in the classroom. Next week, August 29th, we're going to kick off right here in Bragg Stadium against Albany State. Now, there's nothing more special than being able to kick off a home football game against a program that Coach Gray led to a Division II championship just a year ago. So let's make sure that we all pack Bragg Stadium. Make sure that you tell your friends, your families, and others to make sure that they are here on next Saturday. So let's make that a special day as we kick off this football season. Now, as I close, the work that these coaches, and more importantly, our student athletes are tasked with in the classroom and on the field cannot be sustained at an extremely high level without the support of each and every one of you. So we're going to ask you to also to give. And if you're not a member of the Boosters, become a member. The work that they do and the support that is provided is critical for the work that we do as an athletic department. Now, it is my honor to introduce a leader who understands that building a championship program and building a great university requires vision, discipline, teamwork, and the courage to think beyond the scoreboard. President Marva Johnson is the 13th president of Florida A&M University, one of the nation's premier public 1890 land-grant institutions and a top 100 public university. She is moving FAMU a remarkable record of leadership at the state and the national level to even greater heights. She served on the Florida State Board of Education and was elected chair, helping guide one of the nation's largest and most complex education systems. She has been a champion for students' success, accountability, and ensuring that every student has the opportunity to compete and succeed at the highest level. And she brings the same championship mindset to this institution. President Johnson is leading this university into its next era of growth, innovation, and national prominence, with an ambitious goal of accelerating FAMU's trajectory towards Carnegie R1 research classification. She is deepening our federal partnerships and positioning FAMU as a national hub in agriculture innovation, health, equity, and workforce development. The results are already showing on the field of research. This past fiscal year, FAMU secured $100 million in new research awards and reached a record $85 million in research and development expenditures. This is our 6th consecutive year of record R&D spending. And just like a great team, FAMU is investing in the infrastructure needed to compete at the highest level. The university has secured $109 million in appropriated funding, including almost $92 million to complete Building C of FAMU's FSU College of Engineering, bringing total funding across 3 budget cycles to $152 million. President Johnson knows that championships are not just won in a single game. They are built through preparation, investment, teamwork, and a commitment to excellence. She is helping position FAMU University to compete and win on the national stage. Rattlers, please join me in welcoming our 13th president, President Marva Johnson.
I'm just a little bit shorter than Mr. Davis, so I'm going to adjust the mic. I want to start first by welcoming you all here. Many of you, this is home for you already, so it's a little weird for me to welcome you, but I'm going to say welcome anyway. On behalf of our faculty, our alumni, our students, and our staff, and our Florida Agricultural Mechanical University Board of Trustees, represented here today by Trustee Vasquez. Please stand, Trustee Vasquez, and join me in welcoming this group. I would also like for all of the FAMU faculty, staff, and administrators to stand, please. We don't do this alone. And before the faculty, staff, and administrators sit down, I want you all to turn around and applaud this amazing audience, because all of the great work we do begins with great partners and great families. So join me in welcoming this audience and thanking them for being an amazing community and wrapping their arms, their hearts, and their dollars around FAMU and FAMU's success. Do we have any elected or appointed leaders in our audience with us here today? Elected or appointed? Thank you, Daryl Jones. My vision may be off, but I think we covered everyone. Thank you for joining us again. Community matters, so thank you for always being here for FAMU. To the leaders of the Rattler Boosters and to the incredible Florida Agricultural Mechanical University family, it is my pleasure to serve as the 13th President for Florida Agricultural Mechanical University, and to welcome you all here today as we get ready to start our athletic season. Can I get some excitement in this room? All right. We are proud to be recognized as the nation's #1 public HBCU for 7 years in a row. You can give us an applause for that as well. We got to fight tooth and nail for it every year. We got A&T coming for us. I'd also like to give accolades and to send a very important message, and that is the fact that Florida has the #1 public education system in the nation for 10 years in a row. The fact that we have the lowest cost higher education system in the nation. And I don't know how many years we've held it. We've held it for at least 3 years in a row. Tells Florida students, it tells our families that you don't have to leave Florida to get a high quality education at an affordable price. So we're very excited about FAMU's future. And as an 1890 land grant institution, our mission is not simply a historical footnote. It is a living mandate that we carry with us in everything that we do, in everything that we deliver. We are a working university. We are here to educate leaders. We are here to do transformative research. And we are here to serve the communities through our extension services in all 67 counties in the beautiful Sunshine State. And our mission extends also to athletics. And last year, we had an amazing year for all of our teams. We are SWAC champions in women's tennis, women's track and field, and volleyball. All right. But we've got not just one, but we've got 2 SWAC Coaches of the Year, Coach Mike Rice for golf and Coach Garfield Ellenwood for track and field. Under Coach Rice's leadership, the men's golf team became the reigning PGA Works collegiate champions. They posted a 54-hole team total of 844, which was 280 in one round, 287 in another round, and 277 in that third round. To finish a top runner-up they finished on top of the runners-up, and you'll hear me say North Carolina A&T a number of times. It's only because I just want to keep beating them. So we beat them there. And again, they beat them by 12 strokes in that instance. So this is a full circle moment for a coach who's come not just from his own winning experience here at FAMU. He won the very same title here on behalf of the Rattlers in 2000. So let's give him a round of applause again. Earlier this summer, Coach Ellenwood took a record 6 athletes to compete at the NCAA Outdoor Track and Field Championship. It was the first time in over a decade that FAMU had multiple athletes competing in this championship. So I'm here to tell you that we have more where that came from. So I'm looking forward to even more championships in the coming year. We are headed into the fall, ready to see the Rattlers dominate the SWAC. And for the first time, we're going to take care of business because at FAMU, our student athletes are students first. And so for many of you, you've heard some of our concerns, especially as it relates to 2 of our programs, as it relates to our students' athletic performance. And so we're going to demonstrate that when we say excellence with caring, we mean that excellence in the classroom, excellence in competition, and excellence in character. And I want you to know that I'm all in for the Rattlers. Are you all in for the Rattlers? All right, we're all in. And I know you all are not afraid of hard work because you're here on a Saturday when you could be laying on your couch. And I'm not afraid of hard work, and we've got some hard work to do. We are managing in a postseason restriction for football as a result of our academic progress rate, or APR as we affectionately call it. And we're taking that responsibility very seriously. I just want to make sure that you all know that these postseason restrictions do not restrict our ability to win. It does not diminish the pride we have in our student athletes. It does not take away from the opportunities that we have to do something very special this season. And it certainly does not mean that we are not excited and proud to be Rattlers. In fact, at a moment like this is when Rattlers actually lean in. So we're going to show up for our students. We're going to show up for all of our athletes. We're going to show up for our coaches. And we're going to continue to invest in these programs that are going to fuel our future and our future success. Because the future of FAMU athletics is worth investing in. So I am very proud of the leadership we put in place, including our Vice President for Athletics, Mr. John Davis, our head football coach, alumnus, Quinn Gray, our Provost Watson. And how many of you all have heard us talk about athletics and talk about the leads and the coaches, and we put the provost in that lineup? That tells you that we are serious about our student athletes, and we are serious about their performance and their success on the field and in the classroom. So we have strengthened our partnership between athletics and academic affairs. We've added certified academic advisors dedicated to our football team, expanded our compliance staffing, and strengthened our monitoring and our certification processes to better support our student athletes. And thanks to funding made available by our tremendous partners at the SWAC, Commissioner Charles McClellan, we have created a new leadership position here with Reginald Thomas, who's our Associate Vice President for Athletic and Academic Excellence. Where is Mr. Thomas? Is he here? All right, there you go. Stand up so everybody can see you, sir. So when you hear the word APR, you go looking for him. He's always going to have good news to share with you. His charge is straightforward. He is to help us build an athletics program that is stronger academically, stronger operationally, and stronger competitively. We are responding to our students as individuals. We are meeting them where they are, providing additional lab time, tutoring, academic advising, and support based on where they are when they show up here. We're trying to give them what they need and not use a cookie cutter formula and hope that they can get what they need to be successful. And we are already seeing results. When compared to our spring 2026 baseline, our summer 2026 results, we are academically stabilized. Instead of what you were seeing in terms of performance, we've actually been able to take what was in the lower range of GPAs for our athletes and move them more towards the higher range of GPAs. So we've moved them up so they're between 2.5 and 3.5 for their grade point averages. And among our football student athletes, 85% finished this term with a 3.0 GPA or better. That sounds good. 85% of the football players had a 3.0 or better. And I want to recognize some Rattlers who demonstrated tremendous academic growth. I want to give a special shout out to our cornerbacks. Do we have any of them in the room today? Our cornerbacks. They increased the average GPA from 2.65 to 3.0. Look at those guys. Our quarterbacks are showing off. They improved their average GPA from 3.12 to 3.43. Our safeties improved from 2.93 to 3.23. And boosters, I just want to tell you, that's what progress looks like. That's what commitment looks like. And that's what happens when we surround our students with excellence, with caring, and we give them what they need to be successful. So Rattler Nation, I'm going to ask you to celebrate these students, not just on the field. We're going to ask you, just as you did today, to celebrate them in their victories in our classrooms. Celebrate every touchdown, celebrate every B, every A, every exam. Join me every time, please, in celebrating the success of our student athletes. The experience we had last year with our APR performance was a great reminder for us all that the victory happens on the field, but that's the day's victory. The real victory is when they walk across this stage at the end of 4 years. So we just got to make sure that they are victorious. And you've already been welcome to join us. I'd love to see all of your faces on August the 29th at Bragg Memorial Stadium when the Rattlers will face Albany State University, and they will regret showing up. And our new head coach, Quinn Gray, will get to welcome them and then spank them. And we're glad to have him back home. Everybody's happy Quinn Gray came home? Just want to remind you that we're supposed to wear our gray next week. I see some gray t-shirts in the back of the room with orange and green in them because I know we want to be true to the brand. So we'll make sure that gray gets the appropriate amount of orange and green with it. So let's pack the stands. Let's support our students. Let's support our coaches. Let's support our programs. And let's show this country what it means when we say we brag different next week. And so we've had a number of challenges, but we've also got a program that is full of talented, determined leaders and an extraordinary Rattler Nation ready to cheer them on. And so, again, I'm going to put this postseason ban behind us because we know, again, that our greatest days are in front of us and that we're going to see a lot of great pride and victory, not just on the field, but in the classroom. And in the meantime, I need you all to remember, when the dark clouds gather on the horizon, when thunder and lightning pierce the sky, when fate is but a glare in the eye of a fallen Rattler, and hope a lost friend. When the sinews in the chest grow weary from those hard-charging linebackers and the muscles in the legs grow tired from those hard-charging running backs, you must always remember that the Rattlers will strike and strike and strike again. Thank you, Rattlers. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's give the president another hand. Coach Gray, I was going to try out for the team, but the grade point average is a little high for the position that I was going to try for. And if you need somebody to catch the ball and turn the lace around and just hold it there for the kicker to kick the ball, that's the position I'm trying out for, just placeholder. Nothing that you got to run or done nothing like that. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Joanne Anderson, Miss Fam, you. Come on, Miss Fam.
Greetings, Rattlers. I am Evan LaShore, a fourth-year social work scholar hailing from Atlanta, Georgia, and I humbly serve as your 2026 through 2027 Mr. Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University.
Good afternoon, FAMU Boosters. Good afternoon, FAMU Boosters. Greetings, I am Jordan Anderson, a rising senior business administration scholar hailing from Tampa, Florida, and I reign as the 2026-2027 Miss Florida Agricultural and Mechanical University.
Today, we have the privilege to bring you our esteemed alumni and royal greetings. It is our time, Rattlers.
And to the student body, university leadership, staff, and guests, we are excited for another great booster year.
We hope that you enjoy our time together today.
Thank you for the campus support on the rigorous pursuit of excellence. It's our Rattler venom that fuels FAMU's success.
Forward ever,
Backward never.
FAMU today,
FAMU tomorrow.
FAMU forever.
Let the Rattler Den say psst. That's Miss Fam, you right there. Psst. Now for what you've been waiting for, really. Ms. C is going to come and share and give direction. I do know that in the AME church that the preachers are served first. I know that much. That's protocol. And stuff like that. Come on, Mrs. C, and tell us what to do next.
Good afternoon. We're going to try to get you served as quickly as possible. We have two ladies in the aisle, and they would really appreciate it if you would follow their directions and go into the buffets on each side. Thank you. She's going to tell them. She's telling them right there. Okay.
in science.
Kai Gadsden.
Jamal Haley, number 2, running back, 5'11", 195 from Benton Harbor, Michigan, interdisciplinary studies.
Willie Queen, number 41, running back, 5'9", 195 from Zephyr Hills, Florida, electronic engineering.
Isaiah Knowles, number 6, quarterback, 5'11", 205 from Tampa, Florida, major interdisciplinary studies.
Byron Jackson, number 3, receiver, 5'10", 170 out of Jacksonville, Florida, major in science.
Kai Gadsden, number 73, offensive line, 6'2", 290 from Tampa, Florida, major philosophy and religion.
Emilio Bacardi, number 46, kicker, 5'10", 180 from Lake Mary, Florida, construction engineer type.
Tion White, number 11, wide receiver, 6'2", 185 from Jacksonville, Florida, sports management.
Gunnar Trout, number 99, 5'11", 195 punter from Merritt Island, Florida, majoring in mechanical engineering.
Gabe Kaysen, number 44, kicker, 6'2", 225 from Camden County, Georgia. My major is criminal justice.
Gabriel Perez, number 30, kicker, 6'2", 225 from Homestead, Florida, majoring in pre-physical therapy.
Bobby Angsler, number 38, punter, 6 foot, 200 pounds from Tallahassee, Florida, business administration.
Armand Parker, number 8, quarterback, 6 foot, 175 from Atlanta, Georgia, majoring in business admin.
Tommy Bridgewater Jr., number 65, center, 6'1", 285 pounds from Jacksonville, Florida, majoring in biology chapter.
Xavier Herndon, number 10, tight end, 6'3", 245 from Atlanta, Georgia, majoring in IDS.
My name is Jordan Davis, right guard, Miami, Florida, major in biology, number 55.
Jay Corey, number 16, wide receiver, 5'11", 176, Miami, Florida, and my major is business management.
My name is Colin Taylor Jr., number 29, 6 feet, 200 pounds from Miami, Florida, and I'm a pre-physical therapy scholar.
What's going on? I'm Mike Peterson Jr., 6'2", wide receiver, number 15 from Jacksonville, Florida, and my major is criminal justice.
Vin Quinn, number 91, long snapper, 5'11", 240 pounds from Miramar, Florida, economics major.
Tariq Thornton, number 81, wide receiver, I'm 5'10", 180, and I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, accounting major.
Hello, I'm Justice Squire, number 49, 6'3", 225-pound tight end from Jacksonville, Florida. My major is business administration.
Hello, my name is Josiah Watkins. I'm 6 foot, 185-pound receiver from Jacksonville, Florida. My major is business administration.
My name is James Hayes. I'm number 12. I'm a 6'4", 230 quarterback. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and I'm majoring in criminal justice.
Christian Wingfield, number 54, offensive line, 6'9", 350. I'm from Southside Atlanta, Georgia, and my major is business.
Name Felipe Londia, number 97, long snapper, 6'3". My business here is business administration from Pembroke Pines, Florida.
Yo, I'm Corey Pate II, number 0, a senior, 5'11", 185-pound receiver out of Warren Army, Georgia, and I'm majoring in interdisciplinary studies.
Hi, my name is Jeremy Fishkin. I'm a 6'5", 295-pound offensive lineman. I'm a junior from Broward County, Florida, studying general health sciences.
What's up, y'all? My name is Caleb Riley, number 51. I am 6'4", 325 pounds, offensive tackle, hailing from Miami Gardens, Florida. I am a mechanical engineering major, and that's about it.
Ace Cobb, number 5, senior wide receiver, West Orlando, Florida, political science major.
Wyatt Crosby, number 66, junior, offensive line from Tallahassee, Florida, physical education major.
Dustin Fletcher, number 9, grad student, quarterback from Flint, Michigan, major worldwide.
Jaden Desir, number 25, freshman, running back, hometown Boynton Beach, Florida, and my major psychology.
Jakari Leonard, 6'3", freshman, offensive lineman, Orlando, Florida, pre-vet.
DeRodrick Hepburn, number 20. I'm a junior. I'm a running back from Tallahassee, Florida. I major in health science.
I'm Caleb Smith, number 77. I'm a sophomore, left line. I'm 6'3", 320. hometown, Jonesboro, Georgia, and I major in economics.
Hello everybody, my name is Roger McFadden, number 99, freshman. I'm B tackle from Miami, Florida, 6 foot, 320 pounds, and I'm majoring in business administration.
My name is Dante Edgerton. I'm a junior running back, 6 foot 220 from Atlantic, Iowa. My major is psychology.
My name is Dante Howell Jr., number 14, freshman quarterback, standing at 6'1", 210 pounds, coming out of Bristol, New Jersey. And my major is pre-physical therapy.
Hello, my name is Armand Burris, number 87, junior, wide receiver from Ontario, Canada, and my major is exercise science.
My name is Malik Denmark, number 4, freshman, wide receiver, 6 foot, 185. I'm from Tallahassee, Florida. My major is psychology.
My name is Jalen Lurie, number 85, class of 2030. 185, 6 foot. I play receiver, Tallahassee, Florida, undecided.
My name is Kamarion Bush, number 64, class of 28. I'm officer lineman. I'm from Gaston County, Florida, and I'm a criminal justice major. 6'4", 280.
Chase Gillespie, number 7, a graduate, play running back from Tallahassee, Florida, and my major is IDS.
Hello, my name is Andrew Ritter, number 24, 225-pound redshirt senior tight end from St. Mary's, Georgia. My major is mechanical engineering. Go Rattlers.
Hello, my name is Lawrence Rattler Boosters, number 18, a 6'3", 240-pound tight end from Miami Gardens, Florida. My major is psychology. God bless.
My name is Quan Lee, number 21. I'm an upcoming senior. I play wide receiver. I'm from Gainesville, Florida. My major is psychology. I'm 6 foot, 185 pounds.
My name is Luke Collins, 5'10", 180, number 88 from Boynton Beach, Florida. I play receiver, and I'm an animal science pre-vet major.
Yo, my name is Jamar Taylor. I'm number 13. I'm from Lakeland, Florida. I'm 6'2", 190. I'm a junior, wide receiver. My major is psychology.
Hi everyone, I'm Isaiah Morrison. I'm a 6'1", 250-pound linebacker. I'm a senior health leisure fitness major, and I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida.
Mazio Randall, number 94, senior, defensive tackle, 6'5", 300, Nassau, Bahamas, major interdisciplinary studies.
Adion Farmer, 6 foot, 250, outside linebacker. I'm from Lake City, Florida, and my major is animal science.
Antonio Kamen, number 8, senior, defensive end, 6'2", 235, Tampa, Florida, criminal justice.
Justice Cross, number 5, senior, linebacker, 6'2", 220, Lauderhill, Florida, philosophy.
Deion Villiers, number 23, senior, safety, 5'11", 190, Lakeland, Florida, sports manager.
Justin Bossick, 13, junior, safety, 5'10", 193, West Palm Beach, Florida, sports manager.
Mike Marshall, 55, graduate, defensive line, 6'5", 280, Miami, Florida, undecided.
Andre Powell Jr., number 7, defensive back, graduate, 5'11", 195, Naples, Florida, sports manager.
My name is Terrell James, number 91. I'm a junior. I'm an edge rusher, 6'4", 255, Lake Willis, Florida, business and finance.
Isaiah Davis, number 11, senior, cornerback, 6'1", 190, A-Town, philosophy and religion major.
My name is Mari Kinsley, number 0. I'm a junior, playing linebacker, 6'4", 210, from Palm Beach, Florida, and engineering major.
My name is Johnny Hunt III, number 27, senior, play cornerback, 5'11", 185 pounds, from Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm a computer science major.
My name is Xavier Perkins, number 98, play defensive line, senior, 6'4", 245, from Tampa, Florida, psych pre-med major.
My name is Daryl Chukwu, number 21, senior, DB, outside linebacker, 6'2", 205, majors public administration.
AJ Baxter, number 31, redshirt sophomore, DB, 6'3", 198, Charleston Park, Florida, undecided.
Jaden Otar, number 25, junior, cornerback, 5'10", 190, Miami-Dade County, journalism.
Frank Callum, junior, safety, 6'3", 200 pounds, Patterson, California, business major.
Jaden Roper, number 16, freshman, linebacker, 6'1", 219, Hollywood, Florida, and my major is engineering.
Adrian Medine, I play D-line, 6'2", 286 from Jacksonville, Florida, and I major in computer science.
Ryan Johnson, I'm a junior, I'm a linebacker, 6 foot, 225 from Tampa, Florida. My major is business.
Kingston Sutton, linebacker, Jacksonville, Florida, 6'2", 210. My major is industrial engineering.
Geisha Myrtle, number 17, junior linebacker, 6'3", 217 from Polk County, Florida, major in business.
Derek McGee, Tallahassee, Florida, 5'11", 225 linebacker. My major is informational technology.
My name is Ryan Hall, number 21. I'm a sophomore, safety, 6 foot, 205. My hometown is Germantown, Maryland. My major is economics.
My name is Brian Burton Jr. I am going to my junior year, position D tackle, 6 foot, 275. I'm from Orlando, Florida. Major health science.
My name is Paul Gadley. I'm a junior. I play D tackle. I'm 6'2", 305. I'm from Mobile, Alabama. I major in philosophy and religion.
My name is Reginald Camille, number 97. I am a freshman, defensive lineman, and my height is 6'4". I'm 225 from Broward County, with my major being undeclared.
My name is Simeon Hines, number 2, classification, redshirt senior, position, DB, height, 5'11", weight 185, hometown, Broward County, Florida. My major is IDS.
What's up, Rattler Nation? My name is DJ Jones. I'm number 95. I'm a senior. I'm 6'3", 289 pounds, and my major is psychology.
My name is Anthony Rozier, number 33, class 2028. I play defensive line. I'm 6'3", 245 pounds, from Windermere, Florida, and I major in construction engineering technology.
What's up, y'all? My name is E.D. Eugene. I'm number 92. Class of 2028. I play D-line. 275 pounds from Tampa, Florida. My major is construction engineering technology.
Winton Jones, number 24, freshman, I'm a DB, 5'11", 160 pounds. I'm from Miami, Florida, and my major is business administration.
My name is Denzel Johnson, number 12. I am a junior linebacker, 5'11", 215 pounds. I'm from Fort Lauderdale, Florida, and my major is IDS.
Dylan Diston, number 14. I'm a senior. I play cornerback, 6'1", 175 pounds. I'm from Lake Butler, Florida, and I'm majoring in business management.
My name is Mikael Gaston, number 28. I'm a freshman. I play cornerback. I'm 6'1", 185 pounds, from Miami Gardens, Florida. And my major is business administration. Kaden McKenzie, number 3. I'm a senior. I play defensive back, 5'10", 170, from Miami, Florida. I'm a business major.
Y'all come on. Y'all not gonna sit down? Rattlers, rattlers, rattlers. Have you enjoyed the groceries that have been offered for lunch? Let's give the chef a hand. Show a little love for chef. We want now to bring Ms. Courtney Smith before you, and she has several introductions to make. Please welcome Courtney Smith.
Hi, Rattlers. My name is Courtney, and I have the honor of serving as the assistant coach of FAMU Cheer alongside head coach Felicia Barnes. We're excited and proud to coach 20 talented young ladies this year to represent Florida A&M University with energy, pride, excellence, and Rattler spirit. We look forward to bringing the exciting atmosphere to every game appearance and event throughout the season. We are FAMU Cheer, and we are ready to bring the spirit and the strike. Let's go, Rattlers.
Let me get this. Don't walk off. Okay.
And now introducing our head volleyball coach, Gohan.
Before you walk off, I'm going to ask you to pull out a raffle ticket.
Oh, okay.
All right, the 100 is eating lunch, so I'm going to give the drum roll.
Rattlers, get your tickets out. We're about to pull for the first door prize. And the first door prize is going to be that trash can over there to my right, your left.
All right, we have number 034. Congratulations.
Sadie.
034.
Come on up.
Whoop. Let me validate that. Need to verify. I trust the Rattlers.
All right, I'll do this right here.
That's it?
Yeah. Thank you.
It matches?
Yes.
All right.
Hey Rattlers, it's great to be in front of you again as the returning champions for 2025 volleyball team. They're back there. Ladies, please stand up. This group did not only win last 4 of the 5 conference championships, but we have one of the highest graduation rates in the department and one of the highest GPAs we've ever had during my time here. So they do a great job in the classroom as well. One other thing we started doing is community service. We had a middle school tournament in this gym last week. We had 23 teams. It was a great environment. We have one across the street right now, JV tournament. 8 teams are attending. So on your way out, if you want to stop by and see what we're doing in the community, you can see great environment in Gaither Gym at the moment. But I appreciate your support as the head volleyball coach, and the champions will follow me here. Coach Ellenwood and also our cross-country coach, Coach Tamika Kinchin. I appreciate your help.
Just pull the number. Or call the number, please.
030.
03030.
And the gift is a towel blanket.
Oh, towel blanket. Beach towel.
Humans, if that's yours, you better hurry up before I start counting down. Come on up.
Don't be ashamed. All right, we got that.
Thank you.
Coach Epps.
Good afternoon, Rattlers. I'm going to speak to you guys about the cross country and track and field team. First off, cross country, can you stand up? Cross country, can you stand up? Our women's cross country and track and field team have won 5 championships in the last 3 years. And if it's the Lord's will, we'll continue that going forward this year. I wanted to send a special thank you to some people that have supported us, both financially as well as coming out and supporting us. Tommy Mitchell, he always makes sure we have our snacks and everything, the nutritional needs that we have when we go to meets. I want to give a special shout out to Gene. I know you're getting over health, but we really appreciate everything you do for us. Gene, thank you. Coach Kinchin, where is she? Coach Kinchin has been named our head cross-country coach for all the hard work that she puts in. And again, we just want to thank you.
We already spun.
180, 180.
One more time.
180, 180.
Yeah. All right, and that is for a backpack, Florida A&M backpack. Thank you so much. The next item is going to be a garden flag. Wait, what'd you say? Oh. All right, well then I still need you to pull.
Where's the number? Oh. 152, 152.
Outside voice.
Oh, that's my outside voice.
It's 152, ticket number 152. Is that way in the back? Come on up.
Okay, I'd like to announce our head football coach, Quinn Gray Sr.
Coach Gray going to introduce the softball team.
But is he going to come speak first?
No, he got to speak first. He's going to speak last.
Okay.
All right, you want me to just, introduce the softball team.
Before I get into introducing the 2026 Rattlers football program, I want to just take a minute to celebrate another champion from the 2025-2026 season, and that would be our softball team, who were SWAC champions this last season. 2025-2026 SWAC champions, led by Coach Brittany Beal.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Thank you. Absolutely. Okay. Who's going to make the speech for y'all? AD, they got a speech to make?
Each of you has a speech, right?
You want to say something about how proud you are of the softball team?
I just want to, I know the president mentioned it earlier, but the exciting thing is when you begin to think about our revenue generating sports, we're talking about men basketball, women basketball, and our football team. These young ladies, as well as our other Olympic sports, have done the things that are necessary to not just win in the classroom, but to be extremely competitive in competition. And we just want to thank our coaches. We're talking about softball. We're talking about track and field. You know, Coach Garfield is actually the coach of the year, two-time coach of the year, indoor and outdoor women's track and field. So we want to thank Coach Garfield, what he's done as well. We talked about our golf team and Coach Price and what they've been able to do to not just win and be recognized in the SWAC, but to actually win the national title, which is something that is worthy of being recognized for. So we again want to thank you all for your ongoing support and thank our coaches and our student athletes for the work that they do. Coach Bill, our softball coach, has made it perfectly clear while we were traveling during our strike tour to Coach Precious, our basketball coach, women's, as well as Coach Ward and Coach Gray, that they need to catch up and do the things that's necessary. So they love each other, they're extremely competitive, and we're looking forward to having a great season this year on the football field as well.
You may applaud. Now I want y'all to know, Rattlers, that I went up to Thomasville this week, and yes, I had on my Rattler paraphernalia, my Rattler hat, and I was wondering if I could pick up any noise, any static from anybody from Albany. And that's why I put on my Rattler gear to see if it was anybody up in Thomasville area that had anything to say. Not a mumbling word, it was Mom. But it's my understanding that there are some people coming from down here from Albany, Georgia, with bad intentions next weekend to our community. And as a long-serving county commissioner, I've already said to our sheriff that we want him to double up and to guard against trouble for our coach next Saturday. And I can assure you that Coach Walt McNeil has assured me that down here in District 1, it ain't gonna be no trouble. So Coach Gray, we want you to kick butt. We want you to trample them. We want you to stampede and whip them boys from Albany like they stole something. Because Sheriff Walt McNeil and me, we got your back. Coach Quinn Gray for the Rattlers, head coach.
Thank you, baby. Any Rattlers in the house? I said, any Rattlers in the house? The Rattlers are always in the house. All right, let me make sure my boys here. Yo. Yo. All right, well, let me get an eyes up. Eyes up. That's what it's all about. Greetings. I look forward to, I'm just happy to be here, y'all. I'm happy to be here. This is an honor and a pleasure to stand amongst you as the head football coach here at Florida A&M University, where I once was a student athlete that walked these grounds and has made me the man that I am today. I'd be remiss if I started this conversation or started this little speech without recognizing the person that allows me to do what I do. Obviously, I give all honor and glory to my Lord and Savior, but there's somebody that also stands right next to me that allows me to do what I do, and that's my lovely wife, Miss Shamika Gray. Stand up, baby. That's 15 years of marriage right there. And we just renewed our vows this past July, and I got to give a big shout out to the Marching 100 for making that surprise so memorable. Yes, sir. All right. Before I get started, I just want to recognize a couple people that are in the program. First and foremost, we all know what it means to be a student athlete. And I want to first recognize those 5 student athletes that walked across that stage this summer. Go ahead and stand up, guys. Go ahead and stay standing. Stay standing. While they're standing, if you've already received your degree before this summer, go ahead and stand up with them. And you're playing as a grad student, go ahead and stand up. This is what it's truly about when you talk about excellence with caring and making sure that you know what the duty is once you step on campus here at Florida A&M University. So these young men have completed the task, but still have a duty to come and serve as student athletes to help us take this program where it needs to be. Appreciate you guys. Let me get my seniors playing their last season of football here at Florida A&M stand up. These are our seniors that'll lead us this season and make sure that these guys that are behind them doing the things that are required of them in terms of the standard. Because what we have in our program, we have standards over feelings. If you're living up to the standards, your feelings don't matter. So we make sure that our guys understand what that's truly all about. So these guys are all in, and I'm looking forward to leading those guys and coaching these guys up this fall and taking this championship venture, because whether or not we are in the SWAC championship or whether or not we're in the Celebration Bowl, we still have a duty to be #1 in the SWAC, and that's what we're looking forward to. You can have a seat. Obviously, I'm up here as the head coach, but I definitely don't do this thing alone. So if all my assistant coaches, my support staff, my analysts, my recruiting coordinators, if you could stand, because without them, this program is nothing. All my assistant coaches, support staff. When it comes down to it, a head coach can only go as far as his assistants. And, I try to put people around me that are a little bit smarter than me, all right, because I don't claim to know it all. Because when you think you know it all, it's probably time to stop what it is that you're doing. And I thank them for every day for what they do, because they're the ones that make sure these guys are where they're supposed to be and doing what they're supposed to do. So with that, I'm excited about this 2026-2027 season. I'm excited about where this program is headed. With the direction of our president and our athletic director, we've done a tremendous job of making sure that academically we're headed in the direction that we need to be. I think for the foreseeable future, what has been FAMU in terms of academics and student athletes in the football program, there's a tremendous change that's coming. And it's all about making sure that they're living up to the standard. So for us, we're excited about the news that you guys heard a few minutes ago about the academics and the guys with the 3.0s and above. This summer we had 33 guys with 3.0s to 3.5s. We had 33 guys with 3.5s to 3.9s. And we had 26 with perfect 4.0s. All right. So I'm excited about that, because at the end of the day, you got to be smart to play the game of football. And I'm looking forward to the smart, fast, physical football that we'll present each and every Saturday. Obviously, we need you in the stands to support these young men, both from a noise standpoint, because when we score touchdowns, right, you're going to hear the boom because it's coming. All right, so let's get ready. All right, I would say something about that school about 1 hour and 45 minutes away, but I won't, because talk is cheap. And they got to come on down here and they got to see us. And they're doing a lot of talking. So we'll talk with our pads. We'll let them talk with their noise. I appreciate you having us. We look forward to seeing you in Bragg Stadium.
Coach, help me out. Three? Yes. The first is going to be a Rattler cooler. And that is ticket number 422. 422 is for a Rattler cooler. 422. I'm going to start going. There we go. Make it up to the front. Thank you. The next item is going to be a couple of yard signs. That's ticket number 770. 770. Oh, Mr. Moraine. Mr. Moraine. Are you still here?
Yeah, there he is right there.
All right, perfect. All right, he is at table 40-something. Also, the next item is going to be, is the yard, a mat, floor mat. That is ticket number 206, Blondina Gibson. Ticket number 206. Ms. Gibson, you still here? I think I see you on the second row. All right, thank you.
No problem. I got one more thing, real quick.
Yeah, I need you to do two more. He left. Okay.
Three more?
Two. So we got a wreath and ticket number 793. For a wreath, ticket number 793. 793, going once, going twice. On to the next ticket. Also, again, for that wreath, ticket number 300. Okay, within that 300 will be a towel. Ticket number 300 is a towel. 300. Is that 300? All righty. Thank you, Coach. I'll move out the way.
Real quick, I'd be remiss if I didn't acknowledge the legend. I think I saw Coach Rudy Hubbard walking here. Coach Rudy, you here? Our newest member of the Black College Football Hall of Fame, Coach. 1978 national champion. Love you, Coach. Also, if we got any former Rattlers, any former football Rattlers that are in the audience, please stand. Please stand. If you're a former Rattler, go ahead and stand. I appreciate you guys being here and helping us help these guys understand where the foundation was started. Let's go Rattlers.
Another hand for Coach Gray. I heard the coach say he's going to handle some business next week. It's going to be so hot out there until we ought to be to shut it down by the end of the first quarter. And if I leave by the second quarter, you understand, we're going to handle that business. Now, ladies and gentlemen, we come to that part of one of my dear friends, Mr. Darrell Jones, school board member for Leon County, if he would come now. Mr. Darrell Jones.
Y'all go ahead and applaud.
He's got some eligibility left, Coach. Darrell Jones.
Let's hear it for the great, the legendary Commissioner William Proctor. Y'all give him a round of applause. As I acknowledge our electeds, I am, of course, in the words of the late Reverend Dr. Mack King Carter, today like every day, I am deliciously proud, particularly to join this great brother on our stage who for 30 years has been our Leon County Commissioner representing District 1. Will y'all give Commissioner Proctor a round of applause, who holds the distinction of being our longest serving elected in the same position of anyone, white, black, or otherwise, making certain that the people in his district have been well served. Y'all give him another round of applause. Now, he got his degree from Howard, but he learned how to read and write at FAMU DRS. Y'all give him another round of applause. Well, so that I miss no one, will all of our electeds please stand? I see present the lady who enjoys the enviable distinction of having been the first woman to serve as chair of the Leon County Commission and chair of the Blueprint Intergovernmental Agency. She is the lovely attorney Carolyn Cummings, Leon County Commission. Also from that great metropolitan city of Midway, Florida, we have a good rattler in the house, Nandrika King Albert, the Mayor Pro Tem of Midway, Florida. Y'all give her a round of applause. And I understand that she even got a degree. She's also a Ram. Well, you're either going to cry or you're going to cheer, but I believe you're going to cheer on next Saturday. Let's hear it for Nandrika in Midway. Now, I would be remiss if I did not also acknowledge the illustrious FAMU Rattler, who consistently always puts FAMU first. As a distinguished member of our city commission, who has often served as our mayor pro tem, it was Commissioner Cox who was one of those commissioners who, when the university found itself in crisis and needed $10 million to repair our historic Bragg Stadium, she did not waffle, she did not flinch, and she stood 10 toes down for Florida A&M. She is a distinguished computer information services grad. She is the wonderful Commissioner Diane Williams-Cox. Are there any other electors who I may not concede? Wave your hand. I'd be remiss, now you know I'm on the Leon County School Board and I represent all the schools on the south side, stretching all the way from Fort Braden all the way to the James S. Rickards High School. I want to thank the Rattlers because this year I was reelected unopposed. You may applaud. I know who I got. I got my job. I got it. Okay. So I want to thank the Rattlers for what has been your support of Florida A&M University, that this has translated into what you have been able to do for our Title I schools that sit in your shadow. When I got elected 8 years ago, our schools were F's and D's. Now this year, we enjoy the enviable distinction of having the greatest number of Title I schools that are A's and B's, and that's because of Florida A&M universities, whose professors have gone to our schools and provided guidance and modeling manhood and womanhood for our kids. Y'all give yourselves a round of applause. Now, chief among those great leaders is a FAMU Sports Hall of Famer, who is most recently retired, who spent nearly 20 years in administration, nearly 2 decades at James S. Rickards High School as its principal, and that is the Honorable, stand up, sir, Doug Cook. Now, Madam President, as I prepare to take my seat, I want to tell you a story. Many of you remember the School of General Studies and Dr. Eva Wanton. And it was a School of General Studies that we were able to make certain that we were able to make certain that the marginal student was served. It was that intentionality for that young person who might not have had the test score, that young person who might not have had the GPA, but were welcome on the campus. Well, as times changed, and performance metrics became a consideration, it was under Dr. Larry Robinson that we would fortify and be intentional about strengthening our relationship with state and community colleges. Dr. Robinson, will you please stand? He and his lovely wife, Dr. and Mrs. Robinson, thank you so very much for what you did and making that possible. But Rattlers, I want you to know that what he started continues now under President Johnson. That intentionality of making certain that we create a bridge for marginal students, making certain that they are connected with community colleges and know when they enroll there that FAMU is their choice. We treat those transfers as if they are Rattlers already, because they are. And I can tell you I know this story most specifically. Y'all, I've got my niece with me. Uh-oh, she done dropped the phone. But my niece is with me now, a fantastic student who was dual enrolled in Pinellas Park High School, earned her certification as an EMT. I reached out to Dr. Hudson. Where's Dr. Hudson? Y'all raise your hand if you ever had to call Dr. Hudson. Where's Dr. Hudson? Stand up, Dr. Hudson. Sometimes you can't, and when the question is yes or no, and sometimes maybe, it was Dr. Hudson who told me yes. He told me that if I enrolled my niece in the bridge program that's facilitated by FAMU and fortified by President Johnson, that when she would finish, she could still be a Rattler. And I think that story is a story worth telling so that more of us know the intentionality of our beloved alma mater to make certain that all students are served by FAMU. Will y'all give FAMU, Dr. Johnson, President Johnson, and Dr. Hudson a round of applause? So as I take my seat, I want to thank Commissioner Proctor yet again for what has been 30 years of uninterrupted, continuous service to the district that our beloved alma mater resides. Y'all give him a round of applause as he takes the stage again.
Thank you, Brother Jones. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we transition quickly, one of the most tender, mild-mannered persons that you know during the week. He's a long-serving member of Bethel AME Church. Ladies and gentlemen, you need to know that along with Mr. Doug Cook at Rickers High School, who's assistant principal, but I don't know what happens on Saturdays, and medical science has yet to reveal the transformation that happens to one of the most hell-raising fans in the stand, Mr. Zach Ansley. And Zach, I don't know how many times, well, have you been escorted out of the games home or abroad? And how many times has that occurred? But in all of fandom, and certainly nowhere in the SWAC, is there a president of the booster who's livelier, who's more fun, who generates the excitement that this president of the boosters does. He's meek, tender, and mild, but on game day, he turns up. Please welcome the president of the Rattler Boosters, Mr. Zach Ansley. All right.
It's kind of quiet in here for a Rattler Boosters celebration. And Mr. Proctor is right. I am kind of a quiet guy, very passive, and I don't make a lot of noise. But there is something that happens on Saturday afternoons and sometimes Tuesdays and Thursdays during the week when Rattler football and baseball and basketball and softball and track and field and basketball, and did I mention volleyball, golf? It's something that happens that does kind of transform me a little bit, and I'm not apologetic. I am proud. Ladies and gentlemen, is there a Rattler in this house? Is there a Rattler in this house? Is there a Rattler in the house? Is there a Rattler in the house? I'm sorry, honey. I'll be better later on. Ladies and gentlemen, it is my pleasure to present some of our most recent life members for the Florida A&M Rattler Booster Incorporated organization. And some of them are here, some of them are not. But those of you that are here, if you're not up here already, please, when we call your name, please come up. We have 2 Board of Trustee members. First time ever. First time ever. We invited the Board of Trustee members, and 2 of them joined, and I just want to recognize both of them at this time. We do have their plaques and trophies here. One of them is Mr. Victor Young. He's a Board of Trustee member and now a Life Booster member. And the other is the chairman on the Board of Trustees of all of the direct support organizations, Trustee John Croftsman. So I'd like for you all to, they are not here, but please give them a hand. And we're going to be asking the other trustees to join on too. We were so fortunate. You know, some people you don't have to ask but once. And I did that once. And our President Marva Johnson, joined as a Life Booster member. And she is only one of 2 presidents that are lifetime members of the Rattler Boosters. President Johnson. And all of our booster members receive a plaque. The Life Booster members receive a lifetime member plaque. They receive a license plate. They receive a gold embossed letter thanking them for being Life Booster members. And this year, we're providing these polo shirts to our new Life members, and they say on it, Lifetime Booster member, and they have the Rattler emblems, but for our new booster members, they also have our Rattler Booster logo. So thank you all. And we don't want to leave out our athletic director, Mr. John Davis. Mr. Davis is one of only 2 athletic directors that I'm aware of that have joined the Rattler Boosters as Life members. So please give him a round of applause. And of course, we have head football coaches. Mr. Quinn Gray. Mr. Quinn Gray, of course, is the head Rattler on Saturday afternoons, and he is now a Life member of the Rattler Booster organization. Thank you, Coach Gray. And I hope that some of these other folks, if they aren't here, if they have representatives that can come up, Ms. Betty Muse Johnson, Ms. Patricia Sandlin, Ms. Adika Ward, Angela Lang Ward, Ms. Imelda Saunders Jones, Angela Ward. And just so that you know, Angela's mother was a professor here at FAMU for a few years, back in a few decades. But her father was the coach of the Rattler track team for how many years? That long. And he was one of the coaches that brought us Mr. Bob Hayes. So I want to thank Mr. Lang and Mrs. Lang for bringing us their wonderful daughter, Angela. do we have up there, gentlemen? Because I missed somebody. Let's see. We got those two. The names are on William. Just the names on the ones over to the right. The names to the left. To the left, the ones. Miss Terica Jones is a educator at Rickards High School, and I worked with Miss Jones for a decade or so, and I just asked her one time, would you please join as a Rattler Booster Life member? And she did so as a subscribing Life member, $250 a year. Of course, it didn't take her 3 years to do it, but hey, my friend, Miss Terica Jones. We also have my longtime friend and coach and mentor, Mr. Douglas Cook, who just recently retired as principal of Rickards High School. I think that you all know of his presence and prominence in this area. Mr. Doug Cook is joined as a Life member. All righty. Giving a name. Miss Imelda Sanders Jones, or is that doctor? Okay. Let's see. Am I missing anybody? Oh yeah, Mr. Isaac. Mr. Isaac Simmons. Thank you. And this is for his, that's really for his wife, Miss Phyllis Simmons. And his lovely wife, Miss Phyllis Simmons. Now, if it seems that I'm not real fluid, it's because our Life members are changing almost on a day-to-day basis, and some of them I'm becoming to be more familiar with, and we're getting their plaques and their proceeds out. But I would like to ask all of you all, I am sure that you know that we put on this venue every year, and we do it so that we can help to support athletics at Florida A&M University, not just the football team, not just men's athletic sports, but we support every one of the 13 organizations. And when I say support, I don't mean we actually pay for all of the athletic endeavors, but we do supplement them. But we can only do that with your help. And I'm going to ask you, if you're not a member of the Rattler Boosters, please join. So again, if you would, give our new Life members a hand. And again, please go to FAMURattlerboosters.org and join as a Life member or an annual member. At this time, it gives me great pleasure to give some appreciation to some of our biggest benefactors to help put on this event. Visit Tallahassee has been a corporate sponsor of ours for the second year, $5,000 each year. So they are not here today, but I would like for you all to please give Visit Tallahassee a round of applause for that corporate sponsorship. Data Set Ready. For 3 years, they have donated to this organization $5,000. I would like for you all to give them, and Mr. Gary Simmons is the president and owner. Please give him a round of applause. Now, we have all said that we love FAMU, and I have always said that love is never what you say, it's what you do. One of our biggest supporters started supporting this booster organization over 5 years ago. His mother and father started it, and they donated at least $20,000 in a couple of years. And then the son took over the business, and the business is JW and Sons, JV and Sons. You may fondly know them as the folks that own most of the McDonald's franchises here in Tallahassee. Well, Mom and Pop started it, but they did such a great job that their son, Mr. Rafael Vasquez, took up that mantle, and he outdid Mom and Pop. This year, our largest corporate donor is a board of trustee member, the one board of trustee members that has donated a corporate sponsorship to the Rattler Boosters. And I would like to bring him up on stage, Mr. Rafael Vasquez, for a contribution this year of, was that seven? That was $17,000? $17,000, ladies and gentlemen. Please.
My campaign over, I talk to you.
Amen. Thank you. And I would like for Mr. Vasquez to just say a couple of words of thank you.
This is for you.
Oh.
I brought the check. I didn't bring one of the big fake ones. That's a real check. It's a real check. Well, it's an honor to be here and to support Florida A&M University and the FAMU Boosters. You know, I've always believed that one of the best investments any private business can make is in public education and helping people who are working to build a better future for themselves and their families. That belief is something that I try to put into practice in our own organization. We offer a tuition reimbursement program to employees that work at least 15 hours per week, and as long as they work for me for 90 days, they're eligible for $2,500 scholarship to go to any university. You know, I went back and looked at the numbers just to Florida A&M University since 2019, and our organization alone has donated about $235,000 in scholarship money to students at Florida A&M University. So we want our employees to know that working with us can be more than just a job. It can be a stepping stone toward education, a career, and just greater opportunities in life. So our connection to Florida A&M is also personal. I see firsthand the quality of leaders that this university produces. I have multiple general managers that run our restaurants. They're FAMU grads. I have FAMU alumni in my senior leadership team that help me make decisions to move the organization forward. So, you know, this $17,000 donation, it represents more than just financial support. It represents our belief in FAMU, our belief in the students, in the community, in the alumni, in the athletic programs, and the future leaders who will come through this university. We're proud to support the Rattler community, and I look forward to continue to serve FAMU, not just as a trustee, but in this community for years to come. So thank you.
Oh, yes. President wants to take a picture of this check. Oh, also, we would like to recognize we do have one other president, former president of FAMU present today, and I hope that he's still here. Dr. Gaines, are you, Dr. Gaines, where are you? If you would, Dr. Gaines, please stand. Ladies and gentlemen, President Gaines. And I would be remiss, I haven't been an active participant this year due to some things that I was going through physically with this event. But I would like to thank the folks who have been. Mr. Gary Watson was in charge of making sure that our facility was secure, safe, and efficiently run. Mr. or Reverend Ernest Lane has been a faithful choreographer, if you will, of this program for I know the last 4 years. The Brain Trust and chief bottle washer and cook has been Colonel Ronald Joe. And these folks, if you would, please come to the stand. Colonel Ronald Joe, Mr. Ernest Lang, Mr. Gary Watson, if you would, please come to the stage. And last but not least, the person that really put this thing together with the help of these gentlemen, don't get me wrong, but the one who really put in the time is, ladies and gentlemen, our own Miss Vernay Randolph. And normally at the end, yes, please come on the stage. Miss Vernay Randolph. Ms. Randolph.
She's getting snacks together. I don't want to stand in front of the president.
Ms. Vernay Randolph. Okay. Well, look, this isn't something that the boosters have normally done. We give plaques, we give, little awards and things. I didn't want to take any funds from the boosters, so I'm recognizing these 4 people, and I hope they don't mind, with some cold, hard cash. And so, Mr. Gary Watson, Reverend Lang, Colonel Joe, and there she is. Ladies and gentlemen, please give a round of applause for the woman that worked 26 hours a day, 9 days a week, 455 days a year, Miss Vernay Randolph, because none of this would have been possible without her. So at this time, I turn this program back over to our fine host. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, and thank you. Oh, the grand prize drawing. Okay, I guess it's that time. Now, the grand prize, I think that you all know, is a 75-inch TV. So that raffle has gone on for a better part of 2 months. And I think that they have a little raffle machine. But while they're bringing that up, if you look around the top of this arena, you will see the students assembling. Today is our fan day. It is your opportunity to go and mill around with our students personally. I would also like to thank the Florida A&M University Marching 100. They are indeed the greatest band in the land, under the leadership of our own Dr. Chipman. We're going to pull these. Madam President, why don't you select? No, you selective, because I don't want them mad at me if they don't get.
Then you spend it,
What you do?
I'll announce it.
Let me get my eyes on to make sure y'all don't miss over my ticket.
Wait a minute, did you put that red mark on it?
Got my ticket in there?
All right, that's a big team.
So you gonna make me pull anyway, huh? You see how she.
Oh, let me give a drum beat.
All right, let's see.
You need my glasses?
Yes, I need your glasses.
Go ahead, right and help yourself.
Terry Baker.
Those are my glasses.
No, they ain't.
Yeah, Mr. Terry Baker. Terry Baker.
You have to be present to win, right?
Yeah. You don't need a
Terry Baker.
Not here? Okay, you don't
Wait.
need next one.
Make some noise.
Is Terry Baker here?
75-inch TV?
No, they don't have to be present to
They
win.
don't have to be present?
They do not have to be present to
Oh,
win.
okay, okay.
Really?
No.
Oh,
mm-mm.
okay. All right.
Well, I don't. Wait a minute. What did you say?
They don't have
Terry Baker is there? Listen. Well, come on down. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Terry Baker. Ooh, look at her sparkling in that orange and green. Go on, Miss Baker. Mm-hmm.
75-inch TV. Miss Baker, come this way.
Now, you see, when you win a 75-inch TV, that's the way you're supposed to strut up here. Mr. Proctor says she doesn't have to come out now. She can stay home and watch the game. Let's see. We've got you, Miss Baker. Thank you, ma'am. That's Terry. All right. Thank you very much, Miss Baker. And the television is 75-inch color TV. So we want to. It's down on the floor. You could.
It's right over there.
Right down there on the floor.
That's large. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give Ms. Baker a hand. Let's give our organizers a hand. And I think it's time for us to hear our closing remarks from our president.
All right, I think I see a lot of faces that say it's time to close this out. Yes. I just want to thank you all again for your excellence with caring and for being a part of the wonderful community we get the privilege to serve. I want to remind you all that you heard that our first game is against Albany State next Saturday at 7 p.m. at Bragg Stadium. But tonight, before you go home, you could come out and watch our mock game at 7 p.m. at Bragg Stadium. So please join us. Please know how grateful we are for each and every one of you. We're going to wish God's blessings on each of you because we know that you share your blessings with this FAMU community. And we're going to close by telling you again how grateful we are to have you all. Thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to be your host today. Shall we all stand? Rattlers big and small, Rattlers one and all. Let us show up next week at 7 p.m. at Bragg Memorial Stadium. Coach Quinn Gray has already promised it's going to be grand. Thank you. You've been a wonderful audience. To God be the glory. We thank you, Rattlers, now as we prepare. Our band leads us in the alma mater.